and back to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Skull Merch in the new Halloween skin, as always. Using a really interesting build where basically we're going to be kicking pallets, generators, and walls extremely quickly and destroying all chances survivors have to actually escape us and chase. To do this, we'll be using the perk, of course, Dissolution, one of my favorite perks of the entire game. What the perk does is very simple. If a survivor gets injured by any means, after 3 seconds, the perk will activate and it will activate for a total of 20 seconds. If a survivor were to fastball a pallet in archery radius during the 20-second timer, the pallet will automatically get destroyed and we basically get a free hit. We have Brutal Strength, just in case we actually don't get to use Dissolution. We can basically kick a generator, a wall, or a pallet, and it will break 20% faster. We can use Pop Goes the Weasel, which combines with Brutal Strength. Basically, we kick a generator after we hook a survivor, and that generator will lose an additional 20% and then start regressing. But it only works for 45 seconds because behavior. Then lastly, we have Oppression. Once we kick a generator, 4 random generators across the map begin to be regressing. And if a survivor were to be on one of those generators, they are automatically hit with a difficult skill check. And this perk only has a 35-second cooldown, which is really good. It's actually a really good perk now that they buffed it. We have Ultrasonic Speaker. If we survivors have a 10% less scan immunity, so we can scan them faster. And then probably the best perk or best add-on that we have to use in this build in particular is Geographical Readout. Very simple. Whenever we place a drone, we automatically get a 20% action speed bonus to vaulting windows, breaking pallets, damaging generators, and breaking walls. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I read every single comment, and make sure you also join the Discord server. Link will be in the description. I hope you can chat with me and everyone else in the community. Thank y'all all for all the support y'all been showing me, and let's continue going straight to the game so I can show you how great this build is. Okie dokie. Playing on Midwich Elementary School. A good map for Skull Merchant because of the fact that it's an indoor map, and we can hire terror radius very easily. And basically, if we play correctly, we should be able to down survivors quickly. So, first things first, if you're wondering why I'm talking kind of either quickly or sometimes I might say something and it might sound kind of weird, it is definitely 2 a.m. when I'm editing this video. That's because of the fact that I literally did not have time. Well, sorry. I basically have been gone for a while. If you've noticed on my channel, I've been uploaded in over 2 weeks. And it's because of the fact that I have 2 jobs. I explained this in the last video. If you want to understand what I'm talking about, just click the last video. But basically, the reason why I mentioned this is to say that I only have 1 day where I'm off on both my jobs. And I kind of have to force my boss to give me that day. So because of that reason, I will be spending that 1 day recording and editing every single video possible for y'all. So that way y'all have content for the entire week. So basically, I'm going to schedule videos in advance, that way y'all actually have content, because I feel extremely bad not uploading at all. And also, if I schedule videos, I'll just go drop it on the wrong side for some reason. If I schedule my videos like this, I won't have to edit at 2 a.m. like I'm doing right now. So that's the reason why I want to do that. So that's the reason why I've been gone for a while. I've been really busy working and haven't really had any free time. But during my free time, I have been recording videos for y'all. So Skull Merchant, Crosssuit, and another killer. Those 3 are the main ones I'll be uploading. I also will be talking about the changes coming to Skull Merchant a little bit in this video. I was going to make a whole full video talking about it, but the reason why I probably won't do it is because of the fact that I need time to make the videos, and I don't have that much time. I also do not have access to the BTV, so I don't really know. I don't have access to changes. So right here, I know someone's here, but I couldn't find where they were at. And eventually they just went out the locker. I'm like, okay, you must have head on, because what in the world were you doing? But that's basically where I've been and what the plan is for the future of the channel at the moment, because I have 2 jobs. Of course, if I don't have 2 jobs in the future, then I'll upload more consistently. But right now, we're going to be doing this. But it really shouldn't be a problem. I just need time to actually record videos for y'all. Basically, I did just get mind gamed, and I thought that she was gonna go weave out the window because every survivor lost windows, but apparently not. Speaking of mind game, if you join the Discord server, which is a place I recommend you join the Discord server. First things first, you'll get updates on where I've been, because half the time most of the time I'll talk in the Discord server about where I've been. And secondly, there's a lot. I'll put it in chat, like I said before, a lot of people. And then this Discord server, I mentioned that when I loop survivors, I try to mind game a lot because of the fact that like it's a lot of times survivors fall from my mind game. Also, this is why I use Brutal Strip and Geographical Readout, because I built that palette so quickly that when she finally got away from the palette, it was already nowhere she could, like, she made no distance. And that's why I bring this add-on combination. Also, I knew that this girl was here because of my radar, so I'm going to kill her because some reason why she's like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself to save this random Nia. I don't know why. Probably because, no, I don't know why. She just randomly wanted to save her, so that's interesting. But anyway, that's basically what's happening with the channel. I have a bunch of videos actually saved, ready to edit. It's just I need time to edit them. Editing the videos is the easy part, as long as I have time. Recording the videos is the hard part. That is the problem. Recording takes a while because basically I have to record, pray my LAN cable does not unplug itself in the middle of my recording, or I have any other random technical difficulties. And then also this girl's healing right here, so I know she doesn't have the side strike anymore because she healed herself. So free down. There we go. And then once I'm done doing that, all I have to do is just edit the video. The problem is, like I said, recording's weird, and the main issue is recording good gameplay. For example, I have one game using this build where I literally am destroying them. I have another game where I do the exact same thing, but I get the worst map on the planet. I get these sweaty survivors who are literally in a 4-man survivor friends using really annoying perks, and Twitch streamer. So it's just like, basically my games are literally hit or miss. I'm not saying that I should win every single game, but there's a difference between winning a game because I played well and winning and losing a game because I didn't even get outplayed, but the people I'm playing against just so happen to be using the meta perks. Keep in mind, I don't use meta perks every single game. Yes, I am using Pop Goes the Weasel, which is definitely a meta perk, and I am using my favorite perk, which is Dissolution and Oppression. I don't count really Oppression and Dissolution be meta perks. I don't think they really are, to be honest. They're just good perks, but it's just aggravating when you lose a game, not because you got out-skilled, but because you just got, what's it called, out-cheerlisted. They decided to use better perks than me, so I lose the game. So right here, we luckily stuck up on the girl because things were untenable side effect, and we were able to down the Nia, and she's definitely dead on hook at 4 gens. But we're not going to down her yet, because we want to kill this girl. We'll down this girl first. So I definitely picked this girl up. Most definitely should not have done this. I should have picked up the girl who's literally dead on hook and just killed her, but instead I picked up this girl. Now luckily, she didn't go anywhere, so, oh, I forgot. That's not what happened. Sorry, it's 2 AM, so I gotta remember the details of this video. What happened was I knew the girl probably had the side strike, so I was not gonna pick her up. So that's the reason why I didn't pick her up. But then once she finally got off the ground and she eventually picked up the girl, or she saved the girl off the hook, I'm pretty sure, I immediately went after her because I was like, you definitely don't have the side strike anymore because you literally say you just touch someone off the hook because you don't have it. I'm a swing. I'm a little surprised it actually hit, to be honest, and I'm almost certain there's someone here for the pallet save. But here it is, I can hear them. So they get scanned by my drone slightly, so I'm like, that's perfect. And then we're gonna hook this girl. She's dead on hook, but my drone's gone now, so I had to loop this pretty weird pallet without the ability to place down drones. But luckily, because I mind game, because I what's it called, read her, I knew you can try and mind game it, the pallet, she ended up getting down or getting injured. Now right here, this pallet is completely unsafe, and thanks to the ability to break pallets insanely quickly, I could have honestly let her drop it, broke it quickly, and so downed her. But either way, I win the game. So we're gonna down her really quickly, and now she's dead on hook. So now we've already killed 2 people, and like I said, I destroyed them with this build. And I didn't even do really anything special. I just kind of obliterate them because my gameplay is godlike. Also, of course, new Skull Merchant bug, where sometimes you place down a drone and the drone doesn't get placed down. So speaking of Skull Merchant drones, let's talk about the PTB changes. First things first, I pray they actually change and fix these bugs that are happening, because like if the PTB comes out and it goes live and the same bug where sometimes you just cannot place drones in certain areas or drones just don't want to be placed is live, I'll be very upset. So I really hope they fix that problem, but hopefully known behavior, they probably won't fix it because they just won't do it. I don't know. Hopefully they fix it though, because it's kind of insane. So let's talk about the PTB changes real quick. So first, the PTB has a lot of changes coming out in November. At the time of recording this video. Basically, Scrum Merchant's drone is going to rotate up 10% faster, automatically. Basically, prototype rotor base kit. Survivors are going to be hindered for 10% instead of 8%, which on paper might not seem like a big deal, but if you watch this video, you will literally see why 10% is so much better than 8%. And you'll understand like the reasoning why it needs to change. Survivors, what's it called? You can now place down your drones every 7 seconds instead of every 10 seconds, which is really useful. But the caveat is you're only untettable for 6 seconds instead of the 8 seconds. Now this is important because basically, imagine you had an 8-second untettable status effect, but also your drones be placed every 7 seconds. You become untettable for the entire game. Also, that godlike play out is there right there. I literally built the pallet so fast, but he thought he had enough time to drop to go to the bottom pallet, but because I broke it so fast thanks to Brutal Shrimp and Geographical Readout, yeah, he got kind of obliterated, to be honest. But like I was saying, those are the changes. Now they made one more change, which is probably the most impactful, most important change, is the fact that what's it called? Skull Merchant. Well, there's two important changes. First important change is basically, if you stand next to your drone and no longer go up in the air, unless you're right next to the drone. Now keep in mind, this right here, this is what I'm talking about. I scan her. She is moving 8% slower. And I swing, and she makes a pallet. If she was with 10% slower right there, I would have downed her. That's the difference between 8% and 10%. The ability to actually sometimes down survivors in certain situations. Now right here, it doesn't really matter because I broke the pallet at Mach 17. So because of that reason, it's not going to matter. But my point is, that right there is the difference between one survivor getting down and the chase lasting 20 more seconds, which could be the difference between a generator being completed and you losing the game. And that's why 10% is a really big deal. So the last change they did was they basically made it so that way survivors do not have scan immunity anymore when they do fast actions. And that is the most important thing ever, because literally it was so stupid to me how the killer, who's designed to, you know, be anti-loop, is literally being countered by survivors looping. It doesn't make any logical sense, so I'm super glad that behavior changed that. And of course, comment everything in the comments about what you want to talk about when it comes to the PTB, and also make sure you join the Discord server where we can chat there as well. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry for the short video, but I really wanted to post a video for y'all, and this is the best way I could do it at 2 a.m. in the morning. So this video is kind of short, but it's me destroying survivors really easily. And make sure you join the Discord server, like I said before, link in the description. I will see y'all in the next video. Sorry for the weird video format, but yes, more to come. Believe me, more to come. Have a nice day.